Hello again. This is Math 2232 coming to you from the College of DuPage. And the title of this lecture is Timely Terms of Reference, Reflections, and Reminders. As always, please be an attentive listener while watching this video. By way of introduction, we've spoken of all of the things I'm telling you here repeatedly in the VCM lectures already and in the syllabus, and I spent the better part of the weekend sending individual emails to many students. But before I had sent to all the students, a mentor stopped by and recommended that, well, the students should be doing these calculations themselves and probably have done these calculations themselves. So why don't you just send an advisory video instead? And so for the rest of you who didn't get the emails, and in fact, even those who got the emails, this is that video. As you know, in our course, there are three primary and equally weighted grading components. There's a low stakes assessment that includes quizzes, and that's going to be normalized to 100 points. There's the midterm high stakes assessment, which was normalized to 100 points that we've completed, and you know what your grades are. And then upcoming, near the end of the term, we'll have a comprehensive final high stakes assessment normalized to 100 points. So that means these are weighted a third, a third, a third. And here's the scale for the performance standards for what grades that you will get. Now, I created two student-friendly changes to this. One of them was that I awarded everybody in the class an LSA unquiz gift of 100 points. So that means I'm basically staking you to this. And some of you really deserve this richly, others not so much, but I'm gifting that to everyone. And so you're sitting there. But then you have the midterm high stakes assessment score that is available for you. And so you could say, oh, 2/3 of your grades are in already. And I also sweetened the pot by telling you that I call this the upside comprehensive final exam opportunity. A student's final course letter grade will be no lower than the letter grade earned on the comprehensive final. So a lot of students, I think, should view this as, again, a wonderful incentive to finish really strong and do well on this exam. But it's also probably useful for you to consider the past maybe being prologue and saying, well, is that just what's going to happen automatically? And there'll be some serious work there, and let's just take another sample point. So here I'm taking two students. These actually are not hypothetical students. These are real students. I'm not telling you who they are or anything like that. But student one got a 40 on the midterm high stakes assessment, which in a standalone thing means that was a failing grade. But whenever you salt it with a very significant gift here, that raises that to 140, and you divide by 2 and you get 70, which means that student is bottom basement C so far. And again, this student does have an opportunity to get an excellent grade on the final. I hope they do, to get really a very excellent grade, because if they get an excellent grade on the final, they get an excellent grade in the course. But one thing that's maybe useful is suppose that they perform exactly as they did at the midterm, okay, and they got a 40, then that means that their average would be a 60 and they would earn a D in the course. Let's look at another student again. It's not a hypothetical student, it's a real student who got a 28 on the midterm high stakes assessment. And they did benefit from my gift, as everyone did. And they got a, that brings them to a year-to-date average, just averaging these two, of 64, which would be a D year-to-date. Again, they do have the opportunity to do very well on the final and do well in the course, but suppose that they got another 28. Well, that drops them to a 52, and that would be a failing grade for the course. So I encourage you to take the upside opportunity seriously. That means what you want to do is finish strong. And as reported and discussed repeatedly in the VCMs, today, July 24th, is the last day to withdraw from this course. And I hope students choose not to withdraw, and they finish strong. They take care of all the support opportunities that they avail themselves of all the support opportunities they have. They finish strong, and they're very successful in the course. So one message is, if you stay, and I hope you can stay, I want you to finish strong. But the term will end abruptly, and there'll be a short landing runway. And so you want to be making your plans for the taking the final, either at the brick and mortar facilities or with the virtual testing center very soon, because the term ends abruptly. And so there's really two messages: finish strong and make your plans. In closing, now more than ever, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. And now more than ever, take care of yourself, because self-care is important. And take care of each other, because we're all in this together. God bless you all, and I wish you all well. Look forward to seeing you in class.